Hello once again, fellow friends. It has been a very, very, very mild winter, and we've been able to get a lot of stuff done outdoors, like taking down a lot of these dead trees. Now, this is actually pretty funny because Michael put me on the tractor and told me to give it a little bit of gas so the tree would come this way as he's sawing, but he didn't put it into gear. So he cut all the way through it, and now he's just going to push it. And then we cut the stump off and cut it down lower. But then once you take down the tree, you have all this wood. And it's amazing for your wood burning stove. So we put it on the wood splitter. And the kids love to work the handle. And it just goes so much faster when you got 3 people working on it. I stopped to video the kids, but I'm usually at the other end putting the logs where they go. So right now on our property, we got 3 different kinds of wood. We have ash wood, we have cedar, and we have red oak. So we kind of make the red oak ones really flat like. That's this big piece Michael's lifting off right now. So we can line them in there and they last all night long, which is great. And the ash, we burn during the day. And like right before bed or right first thing in the morning, we'll put some cedar in there because cedar burns like really hot, really fast. So it gets that little bit of chill off. But that is the 3 types of wood that we have on our property and that we are working with. We are filling up our wooden bays. And we're doing a good job at it. We got 6 bays like completely filled right now. So we got like 2 ashes. We got 2 red oaks. We got 1 cedar. And then we have the start of our 3rd ash. If you hear meow, I am sorry. Hermes here decided to come join me and sit on my lap. Will I narrate this? I know the video got small. I'm sorry I put the camera the wrong way. But here we are. Madison's helping me out. Well, Michael went to go drag more wood over. And to protect the kids' ears, we put earphones on them because the log splitter can get pretty loud. And I'd like to keep their hearing as good as possible for as long as possible. But they're so happy. They get a kick out of it. They're helping. They see what we do and they want to do it too. Of course, they can't work the big chainsaw and bring down the tree. But, they can help split it. They can help pile it up on the bays. And when it's out in the field, they can put it into the wagon to bring it up here. Plus, it gets them outside. Kids need fresh air. Too many kids nowadays sit inside and play on their iPad or watch TV. You got to get the kids outside. Got to get them up and moving. Michael works the log splitter a little faster than I do. But I gotta say, him and Madison have like a really good routine down. And they do it the quickest and most efficient. Nathan likes to go out there and help as well. But I don't know. Michael and Madison, they got a rhythm. And these are some old dead trees that have been dead for probably quite a while. So the wood is pretty dry already. As you can see how it's just splitting quite nicely. You gotta back it up there, girl. It got stuck. This is another one of the trees that we marked that was dead that we took down. This one that he's cutting, I don't know where the footage went, but here's the second limb falling. I missed the first limb somehow. But we have it all roped off so we can tell the limb which way to fall so it doesn't fall on something that we don't want it to. And then we work on cutting it all up right there, and we put it in the wagon and drag it over to the wood splitter and split more wood. This was a dead ash tree that we took down. And when we took down the first one, it crashed. And luckily it was kind of cold. It wasn't really cold this day, but in the morning it was a little chilly, which the bees that were in there were dormant. Well, I can't say they're bees. They were like those red suicide wasps, and they were kind of very lethargic. So we went and we got some hornet and wasp sprayer and sprayed the log, and we dragged it to the back part of the property because we don't want those red wasps around here. Michael got stung by one last summer, because now it's winter, so last summer. And he had to go to the hospital. His whole entire hand swelled up. It was a little scary for me. I thought like the tips of his fingers started to turn purple and blue. And I was like, yeah, we're going to go. And we went, and it was a allergic reaction just because it was just in the right spot. And it was, yeah, I don't want to repeat that process or incident again. So let's just keep these red wasps far away. This is some more of the red oak that we got. We also have a few trees that were struck by lightning that we're working on taking down. And we also had some really big windstorms come through and knock over some really big cedar trees. So we are slowly working through all that. And when all four of us are home on a weekend, we go and we cut down limbs and bring them back, and the kids enjoy working the log splitter. I also think Michael gets a kick out of the big logs and putting the big logs on there. But a nice, warm, wood-burning fireplace, it warms you to the soul. All the way, it just warms you, your body, your bones, and your soul. Then our basil plant that we started got pretty big. So we cut off the tops of them, and we put them in water. And we have now 2 pots of basil, which is exciting. I'm hoping that both of them get big enough and I'll get 2 more pots. I kind of want 4 pots to go into the summer, so we have enough basil to freeze dry to last us a while. And of course, anytime Madison can get her hands in dirt, she's happy. She loves planting, she loves cooking, and she loves canning. And I am right there with her, and she loves to follow me, and she loves to be right there in the mix of everything. And every 3-4 days, she goes over there with her little cup and she waters these guys. It's amazing. Hermes also likes to eat them. You'll find like a leaf or 2 missing sometimes. I'm like, why, buddy? Oh, and if you haven't watched a few other videos, Hermes is our orange tabby cat that adopted us. He just came here in the fall and was like, I'm not going anywhere. So he's here. And as long as he keeps catching flies and doing his job and mousing around the property, he can stay as long as he likes. He's a good cat. And if you liked us, please like and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. And we will catch you on our next week. Have a great one.